Alright, so let me show y'all what I got on here. I got the 50-30 on there. Duals, counterweights. And she's wide. She's really wide. And heavy. So I could go back out that way, which is a shortcut. But I'm afraid to because I don't have any trailer brakes right now. Something's wrong with my brake box. She's chained down. And I got one marker, one flag on the driver's side. Right there. So yeah, we got, all those suitcase weights, and this thing was filled solid with rock, but the cap got knocked off, so thank God it don't have that in there. But yeah, anyways, and then we got that 10-foot bush hog on the back. But we'll head out, go the long way. It's got some hard pull, and no matter which way we go, so we'll go this way. And because like I said, I have no trailer brakes. There's something wrong. If you look, I just have a red light saying error, and I can't get phone service up here to even look at it. I don't know what that means. I've never had one do that. Oh, this is a pretty big hill right here. We'll just hope to God nobody comes and get this thing back so I can get it to working. I was gonna offset the tractor to where it was hanging more off the passenger side, but it twisted the trailer so bad that I was like, that's gonna be hard to pull. And maybe break a weld or something, so I just left it on there like that. I've only been out this way once, so I really kind of know that it's not steep after this. It flattens out. But we're going to be on the highway. I'm sure the highway, it's the double A, and there's cops all the time. DOT's out there all the time, so who knows what'll happen. I mean, it is farm use, so maybe they won't say anything. But I got a tugging going on. Hear that? I'm not sure what's causing that. If that's something in the rear end is broke or what, but the drive shaft, the U-joints are all new. I know the carrier bearing's a little wore, but I don't know what that is. I mean, a little bit of that bounce is from the, man, that's a nice place. This one on the right down here, this big horse farm, sold for 1.5 million. That one right there. I got cattle out there now, but they were known for Clydesdales. It's pretty out here. It's steep ground out here too. So that hill, that property I just cut, a guy got killed on it. I don't know if you watch my TikTok or not, but in the description, that's that property there. He was on a Kubota 4-wheel drive and didn't have duals on there, and he rolled over, pulled a bat wing, and he ended up underneath the bat wing when they found him. So I don't know if he got chopped up. I didn't ask because the neighbors were pretty distraught over it. It happened a couple years ago. I keep meaning to try to look that up, and I keep forgetting. There was a guy also down in this area that had his grandson on his tractor. This was in the newspaper, back when they had newspapers. he had his grandson riding on his tractor up on the fender while he was bush hogging, and he got bounced off, and the grandpa ran him over and cut him up. It was bad, really bad. Tractors can be dangerous, and ain't no place for a kid to be. I probably could have went that other way, but man, it scares me. If you go, you start down a hill and you can't stop and a car's coming, there you are with a serious situation that could have been prevented. That's why I'm going this way. Yeah, when I activate the brakes, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's heavy. I missed the shift again. I thought I was in a different gear and I wasn't. So that's first gear out there with the tuner on 5. But I just did that in the middle of the shift. That's what I was messing with. We'll see if that coolant temperature goes up now. I haven't really pulled anything heavy with it hot out. Yeah, there's the highway, a big high wall. That's where the highway's at. Oh my God, I'll have to go the really long way. I forgot where I'm at. I think, let's see. I can't get GPS out here. I'm not sure how far out I am. I bush hog. If there's a road on the right down here in a bridge, then we're not that far from the double A. This is the double A. Let's see, so I'm lost. Let me think about this. I think I have to go left. Oh, this is Route 7. So we need to go left. Let's see. Yeah, there's the bridge. Okay, God dang, I can't really stop this thing. Yeah, we gotta go this way. And then this will go out to the double A. There's Carter County line, alright. A couple miles out this way. Yeah, going that other way would have saved like 20 minutes, but it's just not worth it to me not to be able to stop. Thanks for all my viewers and subscribers and all the people who leave comments. Thank you. The channel's growing a little bit. Heavy. 70 or 80 pounds of air in those airbags, and it's still riding up in the front. Look at that truck, my God. And they want to pick on hot shot guys. That right there is probably why he's running the back roads. But still, he had to come off a main road. That thing looked like it was going to flop over. I barely stopped for that one. Got a big long grade up here. Try to get a run at it. Rolling coal, rolling coal. Ford, Smith, whatever you want to call it. degrees. I've detuned it a little bit. It's climbing back up. Down another tone. Still at 1100. I'm just gonna leave it in that gear because I can't shift. That's on 3. It's gonna get really steep here in a minute. Get it, baby, get it. Woo-hoo-hoo, right back to 1100. 30 pounds of boost and 1100 like instantly. Back up to 5 on the toner. There we go. I ain't got my foot in the throttle, it's on just idling. Hear the blower blowing for the fan, I mean? And it ain't even hot. I don't know what's causing that. Hey, we're running the speed limit. more big hill. Got a couple more big hills, I think. Degrees on flat ground. I'm getting passed by a FedEx or something. Hell, I'm running 60. The speed limit's 60. He's in a hurry. This is a long one here. Still running 55. That ain't bad. We might make this one a 5th or 4th. Tuner's on 5. 25 pounds of boost. Got it. I know it ain't steady camera work, but man's still running. Oops, sorry about that. Pretty good. Hey, sorry about that. I didn't even think about the windows being down. I hope you can hear in the video. I'm glad I went this way because not being able to stop coming down there's two big monster mountains up back there, basically hills, whatever, grades. That's the best way to say it, grades that are really long and very narrow. You seen how wide that road was. There's no room. Like if I wouldn't be able to stop and a car was coming up the hill, you know, who knows what would happen. So insurance will cover the load, but in the trailer, but still, I mean, you end up killing somebody or something. So it just wasn't worth it to me to go that way. I'll get a new brake box today. I'll stop at Summit RV and pick one up. Because it's lit up now saying ER, which is error. And it's never done that. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it. I checked the wiring and everything. All my lights work. The trailer lights work. It's just whatever's wrong with that box. It's got ground. It's working. You know, it's lit up. So the temperature ended up only getting to 110, looks like 112. That ain't bad. Hell, I think I got one more hill to go up. I do. I better get it. Yeah, this is a good one. I were running 65 miles an hour. We got this one. Didn't even have to downshift on that one. The only thing I can think of that's causing that fan to run is maybe between the radiator and the condenser, it's dirty. I don't know. I might have to get in there and look. I keep forgetting to do that. Man, if I'm not working, I've got something else to do at the house since I cut grass. You know, I cut more of that green stuff right there than probably most people do in a lifetime in the summer. One summer, I probably cut more than a lot of people do in a lifetime. Oh, I better start slowing down. But yeah, I'm always busy. I've always got something to do, or I'll go out on the boat, you know. I'm guessing that tractor's probably around 11,000, 12,000 pounds with the bush hog on there. Bush hog, we know, weighs 1,400 pounds. Look at that, state cop right there. Ain't worried about me. He's on his way. Now it's gonna get sketchy. Freaking road down here. It gets narrow, and even though it's a highway, it's got some places that are on the right hand side that are broke off. Tell you what, one of the best investments you can do to one of these trucks is put a good, if you got a 6-speed, is put a South Bend clutch in it. I mean, that clutch is stout. Where's my leg out? Makes my foot hurt all the time, but it is, even a factory Ford slave cylinder, you can't hardly keep them in there. But it's well worth it because, man, I mean, it just don't ever give up. I feel like I'm riding on a cloud. There's so much weight on here. Like, just floating along. where it's sitting up on the tongue. Fuel light just came on. That's nice. Went through a quarter tank of fuel. That's out there, but that's from the house. So it's like 30 miles to the farm. So I've already been to the farm this morning. Had to go get the trailer. So just today we put on that quarter tank. Looks like about 60, 70 miles, maybe 65, something like that. It's pulling hard though. This road is so sketchy. Look at that. If you pull off the right hand side, you're so screwed. Actually, believe it or not, there's a road on the other side of town, or the other side of the county. It's like this. It's an old railroad bed. And I was on my way to work up at the refinery, and I dropped off the right hand side. It was like 6 in the morning. I was in a Toyota Tacoma, and I dropped off the right hand side. It was 4-wheel drive, nice little truck. But anyways, I overcorrected to get back up on the road, and I dropped off the left hand side. It went into a slide or a spin. I was going about 55, and I didn't have a seatbelt on. And I nosedived off the side of that road. You see how high that is up in the air. The other road's exactly the same. Like I said, it's a railroad bed. And so they, what happened was it threw me, when the truck nosedived off the top of that road, it threw me through the windshield, and the truck flipped on its nose all the way over top of me. And it smashed the cab completely flat with the bed rails. I mean, completely flat. The headrest on the driver's side was sticking through up in the roof, the metal bars. And anyways, I got a nice helicopter ride out of that and all that good stuff. But if I'd have had a seatbelt on, it would have killed me. It still broke my back in 3 places. But did a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, yeah, sometimes they say, I mean, they always say the seatbelt is the best, always the safest thing to do, but they don't do the statistics on how many people would have lived if they hadn't had one on. That was on my way to work. We was working a turnaround 2 years in a row, real long, like months, you know, on end, like 7 10s for 3 months straight. And then that was like in 2004, I think. 2006. Yeah, I think it was in 06. It might have been 05. But like the very next year, or the year after, I had that F350, the heavy duty one, the straight axle, you know, the square body style, the 97. It had a bunch of motor work done to it, injectors. People didn't do that back then. But the guy who I got it from, it was CW Electric, Shannon Wells. He's got a lot of money, but he had all of his diesel trucks built back then. It had Hobbs gauges in it. For all you guys who drive big rigs, Hobbs gauges, you know, Hobbs trucking, like truck parts and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I had an EGT gauge, a boost gauge in it, and I mean, that thing run good, had injectors, all kinds of stuff done to it, turbo, intercooler, all that stuff for a 97 model. And anyways, I rolled it on my way home from leaving the refinery, and I went to work the next day, but it totaled that truck. Absolutely totaled it. I fell asleep on that one. Got in the air conditioning after working in the heat all day. Put me right to sleep like a baby. This is where this road gets really sketchy right here. And here comes a car. I hate this. this part right here. I mean, there's not even a guardrail. You fall off there, you're going in that river down there. Look at that road, it's all broke off. Oh my God. But anyways, oh God. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and we've got some loads going out. I gotta get those ball joints in this thing and put those new tires on and try to figure out what's going on with my trailer plug, but that's not a big deal. And then we'll be hauling this summer, so just stay tuned. I'll have some videos. Be safe.